So if you don't know my name, I'm Ashley from Ash Love Nerd, and I'm always have this show bi-weekly where I show you all my crafts that I have finished on on the weeks I have not been on the internet showing you my stuff. So today I have a few items to show you. As if you have watched my first show and tells, I was doing a car seat blanket. It was Batman inspired, and it took me 6 months, but finally I finished it, guys. Excuse my voice. I'm a little bit sick. I'm better now. Couldn't even talk that well. I was really stuffed up. So, there you go. And you can see here the Batman blanket, car seat blanket. Oh guys, I'm so happy. It looks really awesome. I finished it. I had finished it, but I didn't have a car seat to measure the straps, because you need a car seat to measure the straps. That's a flaw of this pattern. If you want the pattern, it's going to be in my projects on Ravelry. And I'm going to have all the links to my social media on the video down below. So, yeah. The border is different from the one in the pattern. I switched it up. See here. I did my own thing. It's just double crochets, but here, instead of going in the same space, I just went on the lower one here. So, and that's the whole pattern around. I don't know, it gives a more manly kind of boyish kind of feel. But I'm so excited that I finished this, guys. It's pretty big. This yarn I used, it was Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn in gray color. I don't have right now the name of the yarn. I think I threw it away. I'm supposed to keep it just in case, but I threw it away. I know I marked it in my in the pattern. In the project on Ravelry, I did put the color I used. This one is Red Heart Super Saver in the color yellow, black, Red Heart Super Saver, and Royal in Red Heart Super Saver. And this one is a pattern for Louise Loop, the bat here. And the oval shape is from a video tutorial that I found on YouTube. I couldn't find. Last time he had the oval that I did for the baby set, but now the link didn't work. So I had to improvise and try to find an oval shape, and it was pretty simple. Now I know how to do it again. So that's it. I'm really excited for this baby blanket. It's pretty big, and it's gonna be pretty warm for that baby. It's not going to my nephew this time. It's going for a co-worker. So the other things I finished was this. I did this on Super Bowl, well, before Super Bowl Sunday, Saturday. I was up until 12 a.m. finishing up, and then in the morning of Super Bowl Sunday, I did the Bronco horse. This one is a pattern here on YouTube. You just put Bronco logo and it will appear. It's crocheted, and the headband is knitted. I am not a fan of football at all, but they had this thing at work that I had to use something Bronco theme related, because I live in Colorado and that's our state team. So I had to go team go, and they won the Super Bowl, but I'm not into sports of any kind. So the pattern is called knit ear warmer pattern with a crochet flower. That's exactly how it's called. They have it free on Ravelry. It's going to be on my projects on Ravelry too. if you want to find it. As you know, I did not did the crochet flower. I did the crochet Bronco logo. But everybody seemed to like it at my work. They were really like excited. I even got a high 5 because I used it on Monday because, you know, the team won, so I wanted to represent team colors, whatever. So people were liking the headband, and I just put a clear button here at the end to fasten it up. It's a really good pattern. I did something that I have never done with this pattern. It was knit increases. I have never worked knit increases, and this one broke my boundaries on that. So learning new things in knit, yes. This is one of my goals for this year. I'm doing it. I did it in this headband, and I am super, super happy with that. Yeah, and then I got obsessed with that pattern because, you know, they sell these headbands like really expensive, and if you can make one your own, it's awesome. So I made this one. I forgot to tell you, the orange color, if you're a Bronco fan, this one is Loops and Thread Brights. Yeah, Impeccable Brights. It's Impeccable Brights in the color Orange Crush. It's a 4-ply yarn, or yeah, worsted weight yarn. So I caked up what I had of it so I didn't have a mess. So then I made this one. Excuse me. It's in this brown variegated yarn. It's really nice. This one is for my mom. As you know, she's coming here in December, and I'm knitting up a storm for her. This one tails out. I haven't sewn that because I'm lazy. I had the time in the world to sew it, but I haven't. So they're really, really fast to make. It might take you like 2 or 3 hours if you're faster than me knitting. Less than that maybe. For me it's like 4 or 5 hours, or no, wait, no, it's like 3 hours max that I knit this headband. It's really nice. It's pretty comfy. You can see it covers my ears. If I had a button I could wear it, but it doesn't. So because I'm lazy, I haven't put in the button for that. And the colorway of this one is Impeckables, Loops and Threads, Impeckables in the color Earth. That's the one I was using for the headband, if you're curious and you like it. That's the color. And then I made this hat. This hat, I have a tutorial here in my channel because it's my own pattern. It's a simple adult V-stitch hat pattern. You can see I did the tutorial and I fixed up my pattern, so if you're interested in it, just go to my Ravelry and it's free. I'm not charging at all for this. I fixed up my pattern. I did the video tutorial just in case you need any help. You can watch it and it will tell you everything detail by detail and you can understand it better. And it's free. It's a free download on Ravelry. So it's really nice. I'm gonna wear it for you guys. You can match. So you see how it wears. It's pretty comfy. As you can see, it covers my ears. This hat is an all-weather hat because you can wear it for summer because it has spaces, but you can wear it for winter too because it has this thick brim that I did here, so it covers your ears because that's the part that keeps your warmth in. So yeah, and you can do like a pom-pom in the top. You can put a brooch here or a little button here in the corner, as the picture I have on Ravelry. You can spice it up however you like and you want. It's up to you. This one is Loops and Threads Impeccable and Pumpkin. So you know the colorway. yeah, I buy a ton of Impeccable. Like, that's my new favorite yarn. It doesn't give a lot of yardage if you're gonna make a big project, but it's really soft, and even though you haven't washed it, it's really soft, and when you wash it, it's mega soft. Like, this one just goes really soft. Like, you can make a baby project with this, and they have it in baby too. So awesome yarn. I love it. Not getting paid by them anyways. So the other thing I finished, I have this gloves that I bought from my mom. She shows the color. So I made this hat for her. And this one is a ponytail hat. I have to sew it in a little bit closer because the gap is supposed to be a little bit shorter here. I need to move the buttons a little bit farther away. But guys, it is so pretty. She loved it. It is so pretty and it matches perfect. Look how perfect. For this one, I forgot to tell you, I did not break my yarn bin or yarn band because it was colors I did not have in my stash and I had to buy them to make this hat. That is the only purchase of yarn I have done during my yarn ban because I do not have the colors, and I told you guys if I did not have the colors I was going to purchase the yarn for a specific project if I did not have it in my stash. So I did. For this hat I did purchase this yarn. It is Red Heart with Love, and this was in the color Hot Pink. You can see here, and this one it's Red Heart with Love too. Excuse me, in the color Pewter. It's this beautiful gray color. I had to buy it. It was the only yarn that I did not like. I know I did started with Red Heart Super Saver in the color gray heather, was it? Yeah, I think it was gray heather, and it did not match at all, and I did not have the fuchsia color for it, so I had to just buy the gray color and buy the fuchsia color to make it just perfect, guys. And that's the only thing I have bought, but it is between my lines of the things I put for myself. The guides I put for myself. Just buy yarn if I am doing a specific project and I do not have the color in my stash. So for now I'm not buying any yarn at all. I just did this because it's for my mom, and I did tell her like I broke my yarn band, but it's okay. It's between my lines that I can buy that yarn because it's for you, a special project for you. That's the only thing, guys. I'm sorry, my phone is gonna keep bothering me. There you go. Put it quiet. So, in my obsession with the headband, I have seen, I live in Colorado again, just in case. I have seen some Colorado flag headbands just like the ones I made. So I was kind of practicing, kind of fiddling around how to make a flag, Colorado flag kind of headband, but it's coming up really ugly. It's just a practice thing. I'm not even going to finish this. I'm just gonna break it apart and just wind it up again. But as you can see here, like, look at the color changes, the lines in the back. I think next time I go to the park, like the Colorado State National Park, I'm going to buy a headband just to have it to reference it and try to copy it, because I already got the pattern for those type of headbands, but I do not know how to make the color change. If you have any suggestions to make a better color change than this one I made in the back, and as you can see here in the front, it looks really ugly. The stitches here in the center, they look really messed up. So if you have any idea or any suggestions, just let me know, because that is really ugly. That's why I'm not even finishing this. It was a test. So The other thing I have a cast on in my needles. I still, a work in progress, a whip. It's in my puppy dog project bag here. You see here. And it is my first sock. Look at it. It's so amazing. I'm super proud. Super proud with this. Let me see if it focuses without that much shine. You can see. So I'm working now on the body. I finished the heel and now I'm working on the body. And I am using Bernat Cotton-ish in the color gray t-shirt. I'm using this yarn. It's not showing up because it's right there. There you go. It's a really pretty light gray color. I am using this yarn because I do not own any sock yarn. I did ask in my last video if it was okay to make a sock out of this yarn. Nobody commented anything, so I went ahead and went to Ravelry and looked up cotton-ish yarn and suggestions, and I did see somebody that made socks out of it. So I was like, if they did a sock, I can do one too. So because I can't buy yarn, guys, so I had to use whatever I have, and kind of looks like the yarn you're supposed to use, kind of. So when my bin is over, my ban is over, I'm going to buy some sock yarn and make other socks. But guys, I am really excited because this one is working skills too that I do not have. Remember that I have problems with short rows? You remember that I couldn't do that mask, that I was freaking out? I was asking you questions, all you guys. This one is short rows. The heel is short rows. Can it unshine? It's like really shiny. It has short rows right here in the heel part right here. And I'm super happy, guys. I got the heel to turn with short rows. And like the pattern I'm using for this, I'm going to tell you. I have a bunch of papers here. The pattern is called Rose City Rollers. Easy roll top ankle socks, perfect for summer knitting and wearing. Yeah, that is what I'm doing. So I'm already in the body of it, and the part I like that really inspired me, and it was like, keep going. Let me see if I found it. Okay, it says, it's a free pattern on Ravelry, so I'm gonna read just this part. It says heel turn. For the heel turn, you will be working short rows. And some people get intimidated by short rows. If you are one of these people, yes I was, just remember that essentially all you're doing is knitting or purling and turning before you get to the end of the row. That's it. Totally not scary. So, dude, I have to thank the author of this pattern, like the designer of it. Like, that was like, that's it. So just do it. So I just got out of like this thing of, no, I can't do this, to just do it. It's simple. She says it's really simple, so I just went ahead and did it, and I did it. I did the ankles here. They're really pretty. There, you can see them. Look at that. And that is short rows, guys. And super excited. Super happy with this. Yeah, it's just one, and I'm just like not even halfway. But I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna make the other one, and they're gonna both look really pretty. I started this in a orange color, kind of like the pumpkin hat I showed you, but it wasn't calling me. It wasn't I don't know. I don't know why I picked the orange color, and then I was like, meh. I don't like this. So I did a bunch of errors in that one. Obviously I was starting to do the pattern. I did not understand it that well. So I was in front of the color. I made a few mistakes, blah blah blah. I ripped it apart and started in the gray color. But it looks really nice. Let me see. There. Really nice color. You can see here. I am super happy, guys. And this one is worked differently because you do the heel and then you do the rest of the body. I have seen people that they leave the space for the heel and then they do the rest of the body. I might do one of those patterns that you cast on later on the heel. But for now, this one is simple, easy, and for me that I'm starting to knit and starting to knit socks, it's really awesome. So, updates in my life. Well, I have been working as usual all week. Today is my free day, and so I'm recording this video for you guys. And the other thing is I might be starting to teach knitting and crochet on my job. I work, you know, at a craft store that people know, Michael's, here in Colorado, and I might start to be a teacher, and I am really excited. My first class is going to be Monday, and it's a free class. It's arm knitting. I still don't got it that down because it's an arm knit I-cord, but I watched a video and I'm going to practice it to teach people because I like to learn it myself and do it before I even teach somebody, if somebody shows up, because it's a free class. So I'm just really excited about that. And the other thing is, what else do I have to tell you guys? I'm really not sure. I don't know. Oh, yesterday was my birthday, so I'm 26 years old now. Yeah, I did not celebrate it. I had to go to work, and today we're planning to go and celebrate our birthday with some of our friends, hopefully. And really, I'm super happy that you guys watch my videos. You can subscribe, and every bi-weekly I will make a video and I will show you guys what I have done. I am trying really hard. I have a few patterns that I have here in my brain that I want to like explode out. Like, I want to make some more of my patterns, but I don't have the time to sit down and just focus and write it down, get it out like out of my brain and write it on a paper and then write it on the computer and then put it on Ravelry. Like that, I don't have that time now. But I do have a pattern in my head for a baby bonnet, like a really simple baby bonnet that I like, that I might have to adjust something because the straps I used an I-cord maker, and for that I will have to use like something else, and it's going to be crochet because still I'm not like really good at knitting, and I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm gonna make a knitting project, knitting pattern and be like out there. But I want to start first making some crochet patterns that I have done 2 of them, and then I have one in mind, the baby bonnet, and then maybe then when I have mastered more the knitting, I might do a pattern for the knitting. Yeah, and I have a picture I want to show you guys, so I'm gonna put it here. So you saw that yarn, it's Red Heart Super Saver, and it looks really amazing. Like the colorway is like amazing. Guys, that was when I was purchasing the gray and the hot pink, the pewter and the hot pink yarn. God stopped me for not buying that. I just took a picture so when my yarn ban is over, I can buy it. But have you seen that? That has been really awesome. Like, I don't know the color. If you have worked with it, please show it to me. Tag me on Instagram. Tag me on Instagram so I can see if you have used that yarn. It's like so amazing. Like, oh my god, the blue, the orange, the grays, the spaces of white. Like, how would that work? Like, how would that knit up? It's like, ooh, I just wanted it, but I was like, just keep to your goals. Don't do this. Don't do this. Excuse me if you can hear my daughter in the back screaming. That's it. My life, work, take care of my daughter, cook, clean, just the usual stuff, you know, nothing interesting. For Valentine's Day, we went to the city, to Denver. We went to eat. We watched the Deadpool movie, if you wanted an update on that. Really not a movie for kids. A lot of sexual stuff and blood and gore. Yeah. So yeah, we had somebody taking care of my daughter, but I wasn't gonna take her to watch that movie. Other thing I did on Sunday. Oh, yeah, I bought some earrings for my husband. Yeah, he hasn't worn earrings in a long time, so I bought him some. Oh, wait, I have something very important to show you before I go. I told you it was my birthday and that I was getting a gift from my husband, some new knitting needles. He bought me some new knitting needles from Knit Picks. I did open the box. I did open it and took out all the needles and all of it, and just was like a little girl with like a new doll or something. So these are my needles, my new needles from Knit Picks. These are the Caspian wood needles. These ones are the hat size, the 16-inch needles. As you can see, I hope you can see the colors. They're green and they have kind of gold colors and dark gray type of colors. And he bought me all of these cables, different sizes. He bought me all of them, guys. All of them. I'm super happy. So yeah, he bought me all of these. I have the 32-inch cable, the 41-inch cable, 47-inch, sorry, the 24-inch cable, the 60-inch cable, and the 40-inch cable. Yay! So I showed you everything and I showed you my birthday gift. I'm super happy. So I hope to see you not next week, but the other week that comes next. And have a nice day, guys, and keep knitting and keep on doing. Bye. And crocheting too. Don't forget about that one. Crochet. Bye.